Valley Club, we got 4 brand new promo codes for your claim, which in total should award you 600 power cores and a lot more free goodies. We got a brand new game mode on the horizon. We have a new boss for Battle World, which was announced, and the Age of Annihilus was confirmed coming right after the Age of X. And we're talking about all of these things and more in this edition of your Marvel Strike Force Weekly News Update. Joining me this week is my brother, the real T-Dub. Yeah, we don't got the fake guy. That fake guy sucks. We got the real guy. So if you're ready for all of these topics and more, then brother T-Dub, let him know what to do.
Just smash it.
And welcome back to the ValleyFlyin channel. I am ValleyFlyin. This is my brother T-Dub, and this is your Marvel Strike Force Weekly News Update. We do this every single week, keep you up to date on everything that has happened and is upcoming in Marvel Strike Force. And if you get some value from this video, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and ring the notification bell so you know as soon as a brand new video goes up. We have at least 5 Marvel Strike Force videos every single week on this channel. But without further ado, how have you been, brother T-Dub? We have never ever made a video before. We have hung out in real life before, but we haven't ever done this virtual communication. So how have you been, and how are you enjoying Marvel Strike Force? And I apologize, Valley Club, about the camera quality. That is on my end. We had to do a workaround. So his camera's really good, but yeah, we're doing a workaround. But how have you been, brother?
I've been really good. Thank you so much, Valley. Yeah, it was super fun hanging out with you when we got to go together. But we haven't actually done anything online, so this is very exciting. And I'm enjoying Marvel Strike Force right now. You know, I'm a super Endgame Alliance, and right now, for me, I'm having a lot of fun.
Good. Well, I got some new promo codes. Did you see all the new promo codes, T-Dub?
I do, and I think it's very generous, and I've used them myself.
Okay. I have not used any because I want to do these on the news. So let's hopefully they work. My game is a little freezing right now. I clicked on the settings button and we got no settings going on. I'm wondering what the heck is going on here. There we go. All right, now it's open. Let's open it again. Now, let's go to redeem code. And there's a few new codes that I wanted to discuss. So the first code that we're going to enter is this one, a toast MSF. This one is supposed to be for everyone. This one is supposed to be working for everyone. This one is intended for everyone. So I'm going to enter that code and let's go back to the game here, and we're going to redeem this one, and hopefully it works for the first time. And we got it. We got the 100 power cores, 600 of the training mats as well, so that is a good thing. But there's another code. This one was there. There's 3. These were only meant for new players, but the did seem to work. Did you enter all these new ones as well?
I just found out about these, so I'm looking forward to trying them out.
Okay, so there's a couple rules. I found out about them on this Reddit post here. There's a broken gift claims. Everyone, if you have Android or BlueStacks in-game or LD player, I'm using LD player or any like Android emulator, you got 3 gift codes. Now, these were intended for new players. These aren't supposed to work. So when you go on, it's not going to work on the web. If you do it in-game, it's going to give you error code for all 3. But you go to the supply store, there should be 100 Cyclops, 100 Nightcrawler shards for each. And each code has 3 codes for that. So it's 500 power cores each. So we're going to try to enter all of these now. Let's go back in the game and let's see where our power cores are. We have 3,200 or so power cores. Let's go and enter all of these gifts here. So the first one is MSF7, all caps. So let's enter that and let's see if it works. I've had some people on chat say that some of these work, some of these don't work. As with a lot of these codes, they may not work on your first time. So hopefully this works on the first time for us. It will give us error. Oh, no error message even. Wow, okay. I was expecting error messages. That one worked right away. Let's try this next one, 7. So let's enter that one, 7, all caps here. And let's see if this one works. This one, we got the error message. All right, but we're supposed to get that error message. Let's go check our power cores after this. And then the last one is reward. Let's see if this one works. Again, this is only for new players. This one, all right, we got the error message, but let's go back out. And I think we got more power cores. Let's go to supply section and see if we got all those. Yeah, 300 each. So we got that. We got 1,500 power cores. It all worked, even though we got the error message. So make sure you use those Valley Club. They are working, at least for me, but it does need to be in-game. Does need to be Android. How excited for it? 1,500 extra power cores. I guess if you do the real one, 1,600 power cores. Are you going to get some orbs for Howard and Duck for that?
I will be pouring Howard. He looks very strong. I'm a big House of Crucible person, so this is pretty exciting for me.
All right, and big shout out to the person that posted this. Let me scroll this down so you guys can all see. MSF Pool 75, thank you for posting this on Reddit. That is where I saw these. But we got some other big gifts going on, brother T-Dub. Twitch drops. I know you're not as much into YouTube. You're really into Twitch. You're a Twitch streamer on MSF. Do that every single day, weekdays for at least 3 hours. How big is this for you? Someone that's not on YouTube, that's enjoying playing Marvel Strike Force, how big of a difference has this made for your streams on a weekly basis, or at least this week?
This week, I've definitely gotten a lot of new follows, and a lot of new people have been popping into chat, and I think that's really nice. This has been really good for my channel and for my community, and we've met some new people, added them in right away. It's been very nice, and I think it's very generous from Scopely. And all you have to do is tune in and watch for a couple hours, and you get free stuff. What could be wrong with that? And maybe you find someone that you really gel with and like hanging out with them in their community. I think for everybody, it's a win-win.
I know some people don't like it. They just want free rewards, but I think this is a good promotion thing for Twitch, for the streamers. But the other thing, if you don't want to watch Twitch and get this stuff, it's not like it's game breaking. This is 7 million gold and an older costume, at least for week 1 right now, for Nick Fury. So it's not going to break the game, but if you do want to watch Twitch, watch some of your favorite streamers, you can get rewarded. And you can watch any of these envoys that will give you that. I think you can watch any Marvel Strike Force stream, it'll give you that. 30 minutes, 3 million gold. An hour, you're getting 3 million plus another 4 million. In 2 hours, you get that additional Nick Fury costume. So the one thing here, you do need to have the same account for your Marvel Strike Force account with your Twitch account, and then you could go link it. So pretty easy. It takes, if you go to the bottom of the page, if you go to the bottom of the web page here, let me move this up a little. It has a Twitch drop section there, tab that you can click on, and it takes you to this page. Pretty easy to earn, and I had to create a brand new Twitch account. Did you have your same Twitch account as this account that you have linked to your Marvel Strike Force account? Because I'm a real email with my Twitch account. I have a gaming email that I use for all my gaming accounts. Did you have to create a separate account for this like I did?
I already set up like my gaming account. Otherwise, I would have. Yeah, I would have had to do what you did, but I just did it one step earlier.
Okay. So yeah, this is on my real account now. Obviously, this is not connected to my my Marvel Strike Force account because that is my gaming account. But this I use that for my new Twitch account. But this is where my account is. We got the gold here. You claim that, and again, these rewards are only going to be to Monday, March 10th. So make sure you watch that if you want to get some of these rewards. Just jump on Twitch. Now there is a little issue with the iOS app. Do you know what that issue is, T-Dub?
I heard that people could not claim the rewards on the app.
Yeah, so you can earn them on the app. You can't claim them on the app if you're on iOS, but you can claim them on one of your browsers through iOS. If you go to Safari or Chrome or one of your other browsers, you can claim it there. So you are earning the rewards if you're watching it on the Twitch app on iOS. You just can't claim it there. So pretty good stuff there. I like it, and there should be some more stuff coming for week 2. Do you have some expectations for week 2? How good do you think some of the rewards are going to be for the future weeks coming?
I think they're going to be good. They know we need gold and mats, so I'm hoping for much of those. And I think it's cool that each week we get something new and different.
Yeah, and I think the reason that they have this Nick Fury costume, what the devs did say is, in case there are some issues with it going off the first week, they don't want everybody missing out on new costumes. So they put this older costume. I believe they gave this Nick Fury costume out for the 3rd anniversary of Marvel Strike Force. So if you've been playing for a while, you should already have this costume, but this is kind of a test to make sure these Twitch drops work, and work for me, work for everybody that I'm saying that has everybody that I'm talking to says it does work, except for those issues that we talked about earlier, the Twitch and iOS and everything. Hey, did you like the Strike Time episode last week with Ryan Jacobson and Pathfinder?
Yeah, I mean, I like it when I get insight into what's coming into the future. I'm right now really looking forward to the future of this game. That's exactly where my eyes are at, and that I'm very much looking forward to.
All right, well, Ryan Jacobson did confirm the next age. Annihilus is the next age coming after the Age of X. What are your thoughts on the Age of Annihilus coming to Marvel Strike Force? Is that something that has you hyped? Is that something like, ooh, I don't know how that's gonna be? Is that more of a question, or what is your hype level for Age of Annihilus coming? I mean, there's a lot of different directions that devs can go with that.
You know what? I like that, the Age of X and, we're getting Xavier, and I'm really excited about that, like, a lot. And so the Age of Annihilus, I'm excited for the next big baddie. Annihilus is someone that I'm familiar with, but not as familiar with as Xavier. So I'm looking forward to getting to know more about him and what's going on with his abilities and how that can make my game more interesting.
Now, I don't know too much about Annihilus. I know he's a strong bad guy. I know he was originally a Fantastic Four villain. I don't know if you know too much more about him than I do, but it's okay. So we're on the same. Do you think that the Age of Annihilus will have something to do with that Fantastic Four, especially with a Fantastic Four movie on the horizon in the MCU? And if it is, are our Fantastic Four that we already have in the game gonna get reworks, or are there going to be some brand new versions of Fantastic Four that's going to have to do with Annihilus?
Great question. They can go a lot of different directions with this. That's what makes it pretty interesting to me. I'm really looking forward to, right now, I'm hoping the Thunderbolts get a rework because that movie is something that's going to be exciting, and I'm looking forward to that.
Well, who won the voting for the Thunderbolts? Ghost and Taskmaster?
Yeah, Ghost and Taskmaster, which will be really fun. I love both those characters, so that's going to be even better. And then Annihilus is, along with, there's so many people that he's done stuff with that it's infinite. And then, so this is pretty cool.
So I'm looking forward to that. Let me know what you think that is going to bring for Marvel Strike Force. And if that has you hyped or a little disappointed that Annihilus is going to be the next big bad for the next age. But we also have a new game mode coming, a new roguelike game mode, which I wasn't sure what it was. So T-Dub, I ended up doing this Google search, and what it says, a roguelike game mode is a video game where you can explore dungeons, fail, and restart, often with permanent death. Sounds very challenging, and I love it. Roguelikes are known for this randomized level, turn-based gameplay, grid-based movement, permadeath random level turn-based gameplay, grid movement, and it's based off a 80s game Rogue, which has no checkpoints and procedurally generated levels. Sounds like some awesome PvE content coming to Marvel Strike Force, not just some PvP content. Are you as hyped about this as I am?
This is one of the things I'm really excited about because I play Marvel Strike Force, but I play other games that are not, Marvel Strike Force is very turn-based, and other games are like more action-oriented. So this sounds like they're going to merge both of them, and I'm excited for that. I've played roguelike games before where you go through and clear levels, and you get power-ups, and your character becomes stronger, but then if you die, you have to start over at the beginning. So this, to me, seems like something I personally am really looking forward to.
Are you playing DC Worlds Collide right now?
I'm checking it out, and it seems interesting. I'm not too heavy into it, but it's something that's on my radar.
All right, well, if you do play that game, there's a game mode called Elseworld in that. I think that is the most fun game mode in the entire game. That sounds very much like a roguelike game mode. So if they brought like a Elseworld version into Marvel Strike Force, I would be super happy. I'm looking forward to this a lot. I look forward to that every day in DC Worlds Collide. And if it's getting to Marvel Strike Force with a roster that I've been building for 7+ years, I'm going to love that. Next thing that Ryan Jacobs talked about is the next Battle World boss, and that is going to be Sentry. T-Dub, even though Ryan didn't particularly name Sentry, he did say that the next Battle World boss would be in an upcoming MCU movie. Never been MCU before, never been in Marvel Strike Force before. And Sentry fits that build. It has to be Sentry. I don't see how it could be anybody else that's coming to the game. So if Sentry is the next Battle World boss, what are your feelings about that?
I think that's fantastic. First off, he's going to be a great bad guy to battle, and we're going to get Null. Hopefully we get Sentry. I mean, he's really strong. From the teasers and the movies, he looks absolutely incredible. I cannot wait to get him in the game, and I cannot wait to see the movie also.
Now he has this alternate ego of the Void. Like you got Sentry, kind of like a Superman. He has some mental problems, and then you got the Void. Do you think the Void will also be coming to Marvel Strike Force as well?
Without a doubt. I mean, it would be a missed opportunity. I'm hoping so. I don't know if I can say without a doubt, but I can tell you I'm hoping the void causes problems, and that would be fun to defeat.
Tito, every time we have these anniversary events coming around, it's always a good time in Marvel Strike Force, and the 7th anniversary, no exception, at least for me. And what I like is we have this event going on right now, a solo event going on. Very easy to complete. You don't even have to grind a lot. You're just getting playing battle with heroes. You're getting a 7, if you blitz, 1 blitz battle with a 7 red or 7 yellow shield medic, which they gave you a bunch of shield medic shards in the milestone, so everybody should be able to do that. And then if you're just collecting your points through the daily objectives every day, you're getting that. All of them done, no web milestones tied into this, no convoluted point scoring and everything, super simple. Last week seemed pretty simple as well. So do you think these easier events are a trend moving forward, or this is just a kind of, all right, this is the anniversary, you guys, easy events, though you don't have to grind as hard as normal?
I like completing things, and I like that these events are completable. A lot of times we have events where I can't do like the last few, and I'm like a completionist, and so for me, this has been cool. And it's, for playing the game, which I'm already doing, and I already like to do. So I like these a lot more, and I hope we get more of these.
Yeah, I hope they keep the events simple. I like grinding and stuff like that. That is where I want to spend my time, maxing my roster, not trying to min-max these events and figure out how to min-max these events. I want these events to be simple, and then the rest of my time in the game is actually enjoying the game and enjoying, building my roster and managing my resources and things like that. That's what I'd like. Also, let me ask you one more question, because one of the previous events, there was no leaderboard, but it was very clear the free milestones and the paid milestones that would normally be a leaderboard. Do you think that's going to be a trend moving forward as well? No more leaderboards, or do you think that was a one-time thing for the event a few weeks ago?
Now, the leaderboards, I would imagine, because there's auctions, it's kind of like auction styles for the people that finish in the top of the leaderboard. They get a lot more resources. I would imagine we see more of those. With that being said, I personally like that there's no leaderboard, because I'm not competing for the very top. So it kind of keeps me in with everybody else. As long as it doesn't really mess up what I'm doing, everything's, fine with me. And it is kind of exciting, the leaderboard. With that being said, no pressure. I kind of like that.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, it doesn't allow you to complete all the milestones, but it's very clear which ones you're supposed to clear and which ones you're not. So I hope they do that as well. Just simplify all these events. I like that they had a lot of these events very simple, but we got a lot of them going on, which is a good thing from a reward perspective, but not a good thing in managing energy and all these boxes that you need to click. So it's a good and a bad thing. Double-edged sword. The 7th anniversary is our month-long milestone event. Pretty standard stuff here. But if we go to the main milestone event that is going on right, not the main milestone event, but the main 7th anniversary event that's going on. Actually, not this one. It's not in the main campaigns. It's only in the event campaigns that you could access this. And you go to this section right here. Pretty good event. Previously, these events didn't really reward a lot for endgame players. There's a lot for new players, mid-game players. This has Crimson Gear, which is a current gear tier that we have. Now, we do have gear tier 20 that is coming up probably sometime before Professor X comes out. But this is stuff that I can actually use. What do you think of this 7th anniversary with a event that actually has current stuff, current resources?
Yeah, this is Apple for sure. Usually it would be green gear or something like that, not something that we need for something that's upcoming, right? Gear tier 20 is right around the corner. I would be farming these. I would get as much of this as I can get.
Yeah, and some pretty decent first-time rewards as well. Now, are you farming this so hard that you're actually refreshing some of this energy? Is it that valuable that is worth refreshing the energy, or is it I just gotta just let it not top off and use that?
At the moment, I'm coring the normal campaigns, right? For that event currently. I usually only core one event at a time, just because cores are very valuable and I like to use them on new characters. So at the moment, but if I did need this specifically, I would core these no problem. I think this is very generous.
Yeah. Now we should also get a big gift at the end of the month. Normally it comes at the end of March. Last year we got 6 million gold. How much gold do you think is going to be in that big reward? I know last year even that 6 million was a little lower, and then they gave it like a double rewards last year. So what do you think is coming this year for the big reward?
I'm hoping it's more gold because we're now at 105, and it takes quite a bit of gold to go from 104 just to 105. I think that would just about cover it. It was like 6 million or something. So I'll take all the gold I can get. I need it, and I need the training mats. I'm hoping it's a gold training mats combo. Let's go, Scopely.
Well, considering that you're just giving 7 million away from watching Twitch, do you think that this big gift will be 77 million, or just, you know, that is part of the gift? They're including that in the gift, the gift that they're giving you from the Twitch drops and all these extra rewards here.
I mean, I'm unlocking 2 new characters today, Lilandra and Howard, and so that's like 70 million right there just to level them up. So I'm hoping more than 70 million because I'm about to drop that today. Okay.
Well, I hope you got a lot of mega gold orbs and gold orbs saved up because it's going to be a very expensive day for you, brother. But let's talk about some of the other events going on. The costumes. We got a bunch of costumes that are coming in this month-long celebration of the anniversary. This one is the reward for the event that's currently going on. I think this is one of my favorites. This is probably 1A or 1B as far as stuff. What other costumes are you looking at that you're really excited to get? Because a lot of them are like just palette swaps, right? Like especially the old man Logan, or it looks like old man Fonzie. Right? Gonna tell Ralph Mouth to sit on it with this when he has his costume on.
I like this one. Yeah, it looks like a tough guy, almost like a mobster, gangster-ish. You know, like a hitman of sorts. I don't know. Very interesting.
I cannot unsee Fonzie with this one. I know Fonzie has a white shirt. He has his gray shirt, but he's Fonzie to me. I like this one too, though. But I think my other favorite, other than the Weaver, is all the way down at the bottom. The unusable character that nobody's gonna use except for maybe Blitz this week. Shield Medic. They made this such a nice costume on such an unusable character. Oh, I just noticed this too. Look, you see that Deadpool keychain hanging down? I love that.
That's so funny.
He's got a Marvel Strike Force keychain. This is such a good costume. Why would they make such a nice costume for such an unusable character? Or is it just Shield Medic? This is kind of their mascot that was in all their early promos in the first few years of this. Is that why they did it? Because I really like his costume.
Yeah, the OG. Too bad we're never going to use it, but it is so much fun. Yeah. I hope we get some sort of we get to use this, but unfortunately, not making any of my rosters anytime soon.
Yeah, so we get the gold, the dude, and the female. You could use whatever after the event's over, but I kind of like them now. Like I said, there's a lot of events going on right now. One of them is ending later today. This was a very good event. It helped me get my Captain Britain 7 stars. I know a lot of other people got their Captain Britain 7 stars because of this event. Did you already have Captain Britain at 7 stars, or did you do it because of this event? Or are you closer because of this event?
Yeah, this is one of the ones I was pouring to get them to 7. So this is what when there are special events, these are the ones I save my cores for. And having Captain Britain at 7 yellow is important to me. So this is how we do it.
Did you get them during this event? Did you unlock them during this event?
Yep.
Nice. Good. All right. Other thing going on right now, you mentioned why you're spending all your cores. It's because Howard the Duck is in the game, and I'm going to open a Howard orb right now. So hopefully you give me some YouTuber luck with this. Are you going to buy Howard, or are you going to core this and hopefully get lucky with a core?
I will probably buy Howard because I spent one too many cores recently.
Okay. All right. Well, hopefully I don't have to buy Howard. Hopefully get lucky right here. Let's go. YouTuber luck. What do we get? Nothing. We got the bare minimum 6. All right. That's so much for Howard the Duck. But as far as his release, normal release method, now you're not getting, I wouldn't recommend getting red stars. I don't even know if they're available in the store, because his origin event, if you're just spending campaign energy, you get that Howard the Duck. So what are your thoughts on this character?
Well, as someone that I think I'm like 125 right now, Crucible. So I care a lot about Crucible. So for me, this character is important, and he stops the Mephisto 666 speed. I think he has a lot. Like without him, the team's pretty useless. So we're going all in to get him.
Yeah, so it looks like a fun character, but there was some test server footage that came out this week. I screwed up on my test server. I did one attack, and it was a strong attack. Unfortunately, I didn't quit out of the attack, so I was only able to do it with that one attack, and they smashed the team that I faced. But unfortunately, Dorka did send me some footage, went into the Illuminati, Odin Illuminati. They had a pre-taunt. He was not able to beat that team with it. Gideon sent me some footage, Odin Illuminati. They did beat that team, but they did not have a pre-taunt. So based on what you saw, how important do you think Howard is going to be in Crucible, outside of Crucible, and this week with a 4-piece?
This week with the 4-piece, I don't really think it's a lot going to change for me. I'm going to be able to clear the same rooms I could clear without this team before he showed up. Now, I would be more concerned if they had some like defensive mechanics that would maybe change some of the counters I'm usually used to. I'm not sure if I'm really foreseeing that on defense. With that being said, people are very creative, and sometimes I get caught not seeing something coming. All things said, I have war today, and so I'm going to try to like build all 4, try to find a 5th, and do something interesting with that. Yeah, but I'm not sure. I don't think it's really going to shake anything up until we get all 5.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of his passive, that Mephisto counter on his passive is relied about having 4 other StarJammer allies, and because we don't have Havoc in the game, it's not possible to have 4 other StarJammer allies. So yeah, I agree with you. I think if you're building him because you like the character, or maybe you tend to play War, but I don't think he's going to make a difference. I don't think Lilandra is going to make a difference either this week in War, but people should have Lilandra unlocked. Actually, let me go to our StarJammers characters here, and we have her unlocked. I don't have her built up all the way because, like you said, I don't think she's going to make too much of a difference in Cosmic Crucible this week, so I'm not in no rush to build her. But what do you think of her unlock event? It seems like the devs are shifting a lot more towards releasing characters with engagement and not as much as grinding and paying and everything like that. And she's a pretty major character needed for that Professor unlock. So what do you think of this release method for Lilandra?
I think it's we could use more of it. Everyone unlocked her at the same star level. There's not that big disparity between, the people that pay for her and the people that, are free to play. And so I like this. I think this is good for the community. Mine is, much similar to yours, and we'll see how it goes. I'm hoping we get more of these type of things where, there's a character that's being released. Some people are going to pay and get it early, but then there's another character being released that's free, and everyone has her at the same level. I really like that, and I hope we see more of it.
Yeah, I like this as well. I think in mobile games they want 2 types of players that spend and players that are highly engaged. This doesn't give them that spending metric that they want, but this does really increase engagement, and I'm willing to grind for this even through some unoptimized events. So we got a couple events that feed into this Age of Lilandra event. The Crucible one is fine. Doing your Crucible attacks, that's based on just playing the game. What are your thoughts on these raid milestones where you have to get 10 battles, and if you want to play efficiently, sometimes you got to lose some battles on purpose in the Spotlight 2 raids? Are you losing any battles on purpose, or are you just kind of being super competitive with your lines? Like, some people are going to get it, some people aren't. Only the early people are going to get it. How is your alliance tackling these daily raid milestones for Lilandra?
Well, for my alliance, we've all been pretty good to each other. I when I first do mine, like I do 5 and then I do 5 more later, just kind of wait for everyone to get their stuff done. And if I look and see that people are like low on damage, like I won't kill the boss node, and therefore people can just lose against the boss node as many times as possible. So I'm never killing the very last node of any of the raids in case someone needs to catch up, and then someone will eventually just finish it. Therefore, making it so everyone can get the prizes. Yeah,
so that doesn't seem like optimized play to me. For me, what I'm doing, I'm going in, losing 4 battles in the Spotlight 2 raids and then just doing my Orcus raids normally. I don't like that. I don't like having to manage my account like that and, you know, potentially not let someone in my alliance not get it. So I'm just going in and losing, using my attacks, getting this stuff. Hopefully down the road, if they're continuing to release characters with engagement, reward players with their engagement, hopefully they don't do unoptimized events like this that you have to lose on purpose, because the point of it is winning, right? You don't want to get progress from losing on purpose or have people forced to lose on purpose, because that's not fun. So hopefully that does change. Now, they're also rewarding the red stars for her. This is from the battle pass. And again, just from engagement, just from doing your daily things that reward you progress in the battle pass and the strike pass, you're going to get 7 stars for free. Now, if you want some diamonds for Lilandra, you can buy those. This right here, milestone 5, that is what you can get for free, assuming that you don't let any of these things go unclaimed, any of the rewards or brooches go unclaimed from the strike pass or the battle pass. If you buy the normal one, you will get the milestone 6, which gets you a 1 diamond Groot, 1 diamond Rocket, and then some of these 7th anniversary orb fragments. We'll go talk about that. I forgot about this. But then if you do the premium one, which is $40 for each of them, so 160 total after all 4, that gets you the 2 diamond Lilandra, 3 diamond Groot, 3 diamond Rocket. You're a Cosmic Crucible player, hardcore. Is this worth it for you to get some diamonds on your StarJammers team that looks pretty good, but may not be able to beat everything in the meta?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like StarJammers are going to be really, really good at high diamonds and then not as good. You know, there's going to be kind of like a power gap or something at their low level, but still effective in some ways. I haven't decided if I'm going to go hardcore, because that's, $300 per character. We'll have to see. I'm still on the fence. Sometimes I do max out characters, but as of right now, I can beat everything that this team can beat. So I'm still thinking about it at the moment.
Yeah, I'm kind of in the same situation. I've even replaced my Phoenix Force on defense, because I'm like, I don't even need them on offense right now. So I don't even know if I need another offensive Cosmic Crucible team, because the meta seems pretty good right now as far as defense. There's not a lot of things that are on defense that I can't beat. I guess it just makes it a lot more efficient if you want to climb up the rankings in Cosmic Crucible. All right, we have some new things in the store. This was kind of unannounced, just kind of went live, and then Pathfinder announced it was store the following day. It says, if you missed it, we have upgraded the Cosmic Crucible store to include Shadow King's Basic, Shadow King's Special, as well as Old Man Logan's Basic, Special, and Ultimate, not as passive. We'll be including the 7th anniversary orb fragments to rank rewards as well. Did you see these changes in the store?
I did. And I was surprised like everyone else. Like, I saw in the store before I knew, and I was like, wait, what? But welcome change.
Did you activate your Shadow King Basic? Because I was actually buying the Shadow King Basic, and I had more than enough from just the daily claims. I didn't realize that it was doing that. So did you make that the same mistake that I did, or did you already have the basic T-Ford?
I had it.
Awakened, not T-Ford.
Yeah, Awakened. I had it Awakened just because of I wanted it for Crucible, and so I did it.
Yeah, I didn't. So I was buying this. I had more than 200 of them. Like, oh wait, that was dumb. I should have stuff. But I look at what I'm buying it with. I got so much Crucible credits. I don't even know what to do with all the Crucible credits anyway. So it's not that big of an issue. But T-Dub, let's move forward to the 7th anniversary orb that we talked about. One of the rewards if you get the premium passes for the Lilandra event. What are your thinking of this event? Because we did get one of these for free. We got some dark diamonds in them. We have some other stuff, some gold, some training mats in them. We got some dark promos also on that left pillar. The center pillar, some more resources, some diamonds, and then we got some of this Master Diamond orb fragments, which I got, and I don't think I got anything from the Master Diamond orb, so can potentially get more orbs. What are more diamonds on your characters? What are you thinking of this orb, and did you get anything good when you open yours?
This orb is amazing. I need as many Dark Diamond promos as I can get. I'm hoping they put Old Man Logan in there. I have no idea if they will or not. I'm just praying that they do. But otherwise, I have some other characters. And then the training mats, I kid you not, I need so many. So this is great. And then the Master Diamond orbs, I've been in Masters for a while, so these orbs they're okay. Sometimes, but if you get something good, you get something good. So, but it's hard to get something good. But if you get a good pull out of these orbs, it's great. So hopefully we get super lucky. Let's go.
Yeah, I'm not that good in Cosmic Crucible. I don't get a lot of these Master Diamond orbs. So I was like, oh, I got one of these, and then I open them like, oh, it wasn't that good. It wasn't that good.
Yeah.
You mentioned diamonds for Old Man Logan. I did not get any diamonds for Old Man Logan during that trashy Valentine's Day event. Did you get any diamonds for Old Man Logan during that event?
I did not. I only got to open one orb. I was unlucky. So, yeah, I didn't realize I needed to be coring what I was coring. I was kind of coring something else. And so we only got one orb. And, so I'm hoping he comes there. I mean, eventually most of these elite characters go there. They're holding on to him a bit more longer, but deservedly so. This guy is amazing. So I'm hoping, please put him in there because it's going to be when I get him at 2 or 3 diamonds, he's going to be so strong.
Yeah, I only got one orb as well, and I was coring. I was coring that whole event, and then at the end, I was like, oh, I don't have enough for another orb, so I just ended up getting trash stuff at the end there. But speaking of the diamonds in the store, when do you think that is coming? Because we did just have that trashy Valentine's Day event. Usually when they have those auction type events where you need to just spend a lot of money, usually they wait a while. They keep it in the vault for a while before they give it accessible to everybody. So based on the Valentine's Day event, when do you think we're going to get the diamonds for Old Man Logan purchasable?
You're right. Usually we have the type of events that we had, and then these type of characters that were once super meta, which he's still meta, but not like he used to. Like I think I have him on defense right now, Cosmic Crucible. So I would imagine at some point. More sooner than later, generally, because he has dropped off. He's still really powerful, but without a doubt, he has dropped off, and he kind of needs the extra diamonds for that power to make him, kind of compete better. So I'm really hoping soon.
I think he's still in the meta, and he doesn't have the updated stats. That's how good of a character he is, and most people don't have diamonds on it, and he's still very, very usable. And I still think he's one of the best, if not the best, non-mythic character in the game right now. So. That's how strong he is. Imagine with diamonds, or if he had updated stats, how good he would be. All right, we got a free gift though. We got a free gift, sort of. This was for everybody that was not able to complete the World War Olympus meta milestones last month, and I think this is a great gift. So it means that you are able to complete the event. So. This was great. This was a great arrival. What did you think of this? Did you notice when this happened? And would you have not completed the month-long milestone if this did not arrive?
Yeah, I would not have completed the monthly milestone. So this was very generous. I'm not sure, maybe I think there were some things that were just a little off on like just a few hours or something, with a couple of events that kind of limited some of their, things that we would have needed to complete the event. So this was nice of them to go ahead and just say, hey, let's let everybody get it. And I think because I'm playing the game every day, I'm doing all my things. So it would have been a big bummer to not have received everything for the month, considering I was doing it, my part. So I like that they did their part and met us halfway, and everyone got to complete it. And I think as they should have. So this was very generous and kind.
I like this. Now, so they do screw up sometimes in the calculations of the monthly items. They've the month-long events. They've done that several times, but every single time they've done that, and they did that in February as well. They always give some kind of compensation to make sure that their engaged players do get the rewards. Obviously, if you're not engaged, you're not going to get everything. But if you're engaged, you should be getting all this stuff, and they want that to do that. So. I guess I'm not worried whenever there's miscalculations, because at the end of the month they're like, oh shoot, we screwed up. All right, here's some stuff. We're not supposed to screw up that bad. But what they do is they relate it to the anniversary. They say the team's incredibly excited for upcoming anniversary and is packed with new content, surprises for everyone. Make sure you enjoy. So I think some of it is related to the anniversary. That's why they're so generous. But I do think it wasn't intended that they were missing the point so much. So. Hopefully they continue to do stuff like this. All right, last thing that I want to discuss with you, Cosmic Crucible, maybe not the last thing, but one of the last things I want to discuss with you, Cosmic Crucible. It is on the weekends now. I don't like this. What are your thoughts on this being on the weekends? I've become more casual in Cosmic Crucible. I was a hardcore Cosmic Crucible player. I'm playing that on stream every weekday. Now I do that on Mondays, but my Saturday battle's pretty casual. My Sunday battle's pretty casual. Just trying to get through it. What are you doing? Have you shifted your streaming schedule? Are you just playing this offline? And if so, what's your engagement level with Cosmic Crucible now that it's changed to the weekends?
Yeah, for me personally, this is a big bump. Because I stream Monday through Friday, midday, and so this for me personally, I don't like, and I've not been streaming on the weekend, so I've only been streaming like one of my matches a week right now, and that's kind of like one of the things people really like to see because I am. I was ranked 76 last week, and I'm ranked 125 right now. So I kind of like stay like within like Cosmic Crucible meta, or just right outside the the top, and I have a lot of fun, and it creates a lot of engagement in my channel. With that being said, unfortunately, the weekend for me is a difficult time and to stream. So therefore, I think it's on a person by person basis. For me, it's a huge bummer. I'm hoping they change it. They have opportunity to change it coming up, but we'll see how it goes. I bet people are, do it more on the weekend because they get Lilandra shards right now for doing it. So I'm curious to what the metrics would be if they weren't getting those shards for doing it. And, and I'm curious if overall people like it more on the weekend or if they like it on the weekdays. So I think I'd almost rather have the war back on the weekends and have this back on the weekends. But that's just a personal preference type thing.
I'm with you. I'm in a really casual war alliance. Only requirement in our alliance is to do your 10 attacks. That's it. So I don't care about war. I put that on auto. So if I'm doing that on the weekends, I like it. I want my mental fortitude going towards Cosmic Crucible on the weekdays. That's when my mind is really working. Kind of shuts off a little bit on the weekends. So I don't want the game mode that I care about on the weekdays. That's a personal preference as well. What do you think the devs are going to do though? Do you think they like these metrics? I think they wanted to initially shift this for Battle World to make room for Battle World, but now that Battle World's only once a month, we're missing wars as well. Where has the content went? So what do you think they're going to do with this? Do you think they're going to keep the schedule? They're going to keep 2 wars? What do you think is happening with the schedule moving forward?
I think that they are going to keep Constant Crucible on the weekend, and I think they're going to keep 2 wars a week. I believe that the metrics probably show that there's a lot more engagement on the weekend due to Constant Crucible being on the weekend, and that's true. But unfortunately, it's something I don't really like.
Yeah, but is that engagement because of the Lilandra red stars? I know, I got to do my Crucible attacks because I can't forget it because I got to get those red stars for Lilandra, so I make sure I do my attacks because of that. I might have forgotten some Cosmic Crucibles if that wasn't the case. So do you think those metrics are increased because of this event for Lilandra and the MKN crystals that you're getting from the event, or do you think that they're really liking this? And do you think that that's going to skew the devs' opinion of this week in Crucible?
I think you nailed it. I think it's, definitely the shards are making the engagement higher. I'm curious what the potential engagement will be after the shard. So I think you pretty much nailed it.
Yeah, because as you saw in the Cosmic Crucible store, not much to buy here. This just keeps increasing. Probably next time you see this, it'll be over 3 million. So I don't know what to buy with any of this stuff anymore. So Cosmic Crucible, I just played that for fun, and it's not as fun on the weekend, at least for me. So hopefully they do change that. But let me know how you feel about all that stuff in the comments, Valley Club. As we move forward with the latest data mines, this is from Brother Quick Draw. Not a huge one this week, but it does talk about the Hero's Journey coming next week. Hero's Journey milestone. Gain progress in this event by playing Cosmic Crucible, earning Hero's Journey orbs, earn fantastic rewards, including Crimson Skill, T3, ISO 8, Ions, Diamond orbs, Dark Diamond credits, Commander experience. Seems like some pretty good stuff here, but just some random stuff. Nothing's like, wow, big meta item. What do you think of this event?
I mean, I need all this stuff. So bring it on. The more events, the more of this stuff, the better. Gear tier 20 right around the corner. I still have a lot of characters that still need purple ISO. I still have a lot of characters that I still need Dark Diamond credits for. I'm already 105, so I don't need Commander XP, but without a doubt,
give me the rest.
Yeah, and I'm definitely playing Cosmic Crucible on the weekends this weekend because of the Lilandra milestone. So I'm going to do this stuff anyway. So in my opinion, this is all just free stuff. So good, bad, doesn't matter. It's free. It's cool. But that is it. There's a lot of stuff going on this week in Marvel Strike Force. Any final thoughts, Brother T-Dub?
I am looking forward to the future, right? I feel like we've been in a lull, but after that call we had recently, I think that the future looks bright, and I'm sticking with it. So we're all in. Let's go.
Yeah, there was a call. We didn't talk about that yet, but there was a call. There's some good stuff coming up. We can't disclose all of that. Yeah, we can say that there was a call. We just can't say what was on the call, but yeah, good stuff coming up. And this seems like a trend. The devs, you know, around the anniversary time, there's a lot of hype. Everybody's happy. There's a lot of things going on. And then around the summer, it kind of gets this low, and in the winter, the game's in a bad state. It happens every year. We seem like we're coming out of that bad state. So, you know, it's just kind of par for the course. Every year this happens. Anniversary event, things get exciting again. So I'm really excited about everything that's coming up in Marvel Strike Force. So that is it. Hopefully you guys got some value from this video. If you did, leave it a like. Make sure you check out T-Dub's streams as well. Hopefully, our conversation before this, he will start a YouTube channel. Hopefully I've convinced him enough, but if not, make sure you check him out on Twitch. I'll see you guys next time. And if you want to check out what are the biggest mistakes to make in Marvel Strike Force, check out the video up there, and I'll see you guys next time. Are you ready for our first ever fist bump, Brother T-Dub?
Let's do it.
I don't think we did one in real life as well, so let's do our virtual one. All right, here we go. Hog fist bump, ValleyFlyin, T-Dub out. Have a great one, guys.